Hello everyone. In the previous video, we learned about various SQL commands. In this video, we will be learning about various SQL operators. What does mean by operator? Operator in SQL is a symbol specifying an action that is performed on one or more expressions. So basically it is a reserved character which we use along with a where clause in an SQL query to perform operations. Maybe it can be comparison operation or some arithmetic operations. So these operators are used to specify conditions in an SQL statement, and it will be serving as conditions for multiple conditions in a statement. So as you know that in where clause will be giving conditions. So this operator will serve as a condition for multiple conditions in a statement. So what are the type of SQL operators? We have arithmetic operators, we have comparison operators, we have logical operators, we have operators used to negate conditions. So we will see one by one. So in arithmetic operators, we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. So here a modulus operator is represented by this percentage symbol. So basically what does it do is this remaining are like familiar to you. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division are all familiar operations, mathematical operations, but the modulus operation it will be dividing and it will be giving the remainder. The value which is written by a modulus operator is the remainder after division. Now coming on to the SQL operators, comparison operators, we have equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, or not less than, not greater than. All those symbols are operators are there. So here equal to checks if the two values of operands are equal or not. If yes, then the condition becomes true. Not equal to means if it will be checking if the values of two operands are equal or not. If values are not equal, then the condition becomes true. So this operator checks if the values of two operands are equal or not. If values are not equal, then the condition becomes true. So it is similar to this not equal to. And another operator is this greater than. So it checks if the value of left operand is greater than the value of right operand. So if yes, then the condition becomes true. Then we have this less than operator. So here it will be checking if the value of left operand is less than the value of the right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. Then we have greater than or equal to. So here it will be checking whether the left operand is greater than or equal to the value of the right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. Then we have another operator that is less than or equal to. So here this one will be checking whether the left operand is less than or equal to the value of the right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. Then another operator is not less than. So this one will be checking if the value of left operand is not less than the value of right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. Another one is not greater than. So this will be checking if the value of left operand is not greater than the value of right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. Then we have logical operators. We have logical operators like all, and, any, between, exists. So the all operator is used to compare. This one is used to compare a value to all the values in another set. So this will be true if all the subquery values meet the condition. Then we have another logical operator, AND operator. So this AND operator allows multiple conditions to be put in an SQL statement in the where clause. So this will be true if all the conditions separated by AND is true. So we'll be having various expressions and we can separate it with AND operator. And it will be true if all the conditions are true. Then any is like any operator is used to compare a value to any applicable value in the list as per the condition. So it will be true if all the subquery values meets the condition. Another one we have is between. As the name suggests, the between operator is used to search for values within a particular range. Okay, we will be having a set of values and we'll have a minimum value and maximum value, and this will be true if the operands are within the range of comparison. Then we have exist operator. So this is used to search for the presence of a row in a specified table that meets a certain condition. So this will be true if the subquery returns one or more records. Then we have another logical operator, in operator. So in operator is used to compare a value to a list of literal values that have been specified. So this will be true if the operand is equal to one of a list of expressions. So that means it is similar to or operator. So it is true if the operand is equal to one of a list of expressions. Then we have like operator. So the like operator is used to compare a value to similar values using wildcard operator. So basically we use this in string operation. So this will be true if the operand matches a pattern. So I will be detailing about this like operation in the later part of this video. Then we have not operator. So the not operator reverses the meaning of logical operator with which it is used. So we have not exists, then we have various logical operator. If you use this not with that one, it becomes a negate operator. So not exists, not between, not in, etc. are all, we can say it as negate operator, because it displays a record if the condition is not true. So the remaining all operators displays the record when the condition is true. Why this is a negate operator? Because it displays the record if the condition is not true. Then we have or operator. Or operator is used to combine multiple conditions, similar to and operator. In and operator also we will be combining multiple conditions. Similar to that, in or operator also it is used to combine multiple conditions, but the difference between and or is that in and operator, when we are combining multiple conditions using and operator, all the conditions should be satisfied. So then it will be true. But in or operator, any one of the condition, if it is true, then it will be true. So it is used to combine multiple conditions in the where clause. So true if any of the conditions separated by or is true. Then we have is null. So is null operator is used to compare value within a null value. Then we have unique. Unique operator, actually it searches for every row whether it is having a unique value, that is it doesn't have duplicate. So it will be checking for the table for uniqueness, that is without any duplicate values. Then we have another set of operator called as bitwise operator. So we have three type of bitwise operator. One is bitwise and, then we have bitwise or, bitwise exclusive or. Why it is called bitwise operator? Because it is the operator does operation bitwise. So now next we have set operators. So set operators are special type of operators which are used to combine the result of two queries. So we have several set operators in SQL. One is union, another one is union all, then we have intersect, then we have minus. So when we are using the set operators, certain rules has to be followed. So what are the rules which we need to follow while using the set operators? So the rules are like the number and order of the columns must be the same. So when you are taking for example, if you are using union operation, so what we do is we'll be taking two tables and we are combining those two tables. So when we are doing like this, we make sure that the number and order of columns must be the same. The second condition is that the data types must be compatible. So these are the two rules which we need to take care of while doing the set operators. Now we'll see what is a union. So union is to combine the result of two select statements. So when we use this union operation, what it does is it will be combining two tables, and automatically it will be eliminating the duplicate rows. So duplicate rows will be eliminated from the result obtained after performing the union operation. So for example, let us consider we want to find union between two tables, employees 1 and employees 2. So this is the structure of query. How we can do is select, then star from. Star means it will be selecting all the rows from the table. So select star from employees, union, then a star from employees 2, select. So here in this particular query, we can see we have used two select, one select for employee 1 and the second select for employee 2. And what we are doing is first we are selecting all these rows from this employee 1, and then we are selecting all from employee 2, and we are taking a union of these two results. So in the single query we have written actually two select queries. So the first query will fetch the records from the employee 1 table, and the second query will fetch the records from the second table employees 2. Then when we do this union, it will be having the combination of all the records from employee 1 and employee 2, but it will be duplicate rows won't be there. So if any duplicate rows are there, it will be eliminated in union. Now union all, what is the difference between union and union all? So in union, I have already mentioned that when we are taking the union, the duplicate rows will be eliminated. So union all is also similar to union, but the difference is that in this particular case, if you are taking the union, all the rows will be present. The duplicate rows will not be eliminated from the result. So that is the difference. So this operator combines all the records from both the tables, and the duplicate rows will not be eliminated from the result obtained from after performing this union all operation. So we can write this query to perform. So what the syntax is like this: select star from employees 1, this is table name 1, union all is the command which we are using here, union all. Then select star from employee 2. So we are using again two select statement, one for getting the record from employee 1. The second select statement fetches the records from the second table, and we are taking union all of these two results. Then we'll be getting all the records from both the tables and including the duplicate rows. Next we have intersect set operator. So this one is actually used to take the common entries from both the tables. So what we do is we are performing the query intersect operation between two tables, employee 1 and employees 2. So here the query is like this: select star from employee 1. So this is the first, this one fetches the records from the table employee 1. Then select star from employee 2. So this statement fetches the record from the table 2. Then what we are doing, these two results we are taking the intersect. So by using the command intersect here, so select will be the first select will be taking the fetching the records from the first table. The second select will fetch the records from the second table, and we are taking the intersection between those two. That means the common entries of both the tables will be the result. Now minus operator is another set operator. So what it does is it displays the rows which are present in the first query but absent in the second query with no duplicate. So whatever is present in the, suppose you are taking table 1 minus table 2, then what it does is it will be displaying everything in table 1 but which is absent in the table 2. That one will be given as the result. So if you want to do a minus operation between two tables, employee 1 and employee 2, so we'll be doing two select operations. So the first select operation will fetch records from the first table, employee 1. The second select operation will fetch the record from the second table, that is employees 2. Then what we do, we'll be using this minus operator in between. So when we use this minus operator, it will be displaying the rows which are present in the first result, that is the record, but which is absent in the second one. So it will be fetching the minus operation with the perform minus with the records fetched by the second. So it will be giving only those rows which are present in the first table and which are absent in the second table. Now we have another operations that is the string operation. So SQL includes, we know for the string operations it will be using string matching operator for comparisons on character strings and all. So the operator like operator is used for checking the patterns, matching the patterns that are described using two special characters. So like operator generally use these two characters. One is this percentage symbol and another one is this underscore. So the percentage character matches any substring. Underscore means the character matches any character. So that single character, it will be matching. This one will be a substring. It will be matching for the percentage, will be matching for the substring. So for example, find the name of all instructors whose names includes the substring DAR. So what it will be given, select name. So name is the column name from instructor. Instructor is the table name, where name like, because in here the query means it should have the substring DAR. So name like, we are putting percentage DAR percentage. That means this query will give all the names with DAR as one substring in the name. Now another one is like match the string 100%. For matching the string 100%, we can simply give like this, like 100, then this backslash and the percentage. Then escape. This backslash is for escape character. Now we have again this one, patterns. One thing we need to remember is that when we are checking for the patterns are case sensitive. So we should check whether the patterns, like whether it is capital or lowercase. So pattern matching example, suppose we have intro percentage that matches any string beginning with intro. So whatever is given, so it will be giving the result of all the words which is starting with intro. Then this one, the second query here, percentage computer compare percentage matches any string that contains this characters in between, means COMP as the substring. Then if you are giving like this underscore, 3 underscores like this, then it will be matching any string of exactly 3 characters. So it will be matching any string of exactly 3 characters. If we give 3 underscores and 1 percentage like this, then it will be matching any string of at least 3 characters. This one matches exactly 3 characters. This one matches at least 3 characters. Then we have SQL supports, it supports another type of string operations such as concatenations, converting from upper to lower case, finding string length, extracting substrings, etc. These are various other operations which SQL supports. Then coming on to the SQL like operator. The like operator, we know that it is used in the where clause, and I already mentioned that when we are using the like operator, we can use percentage or underscore. So percentage sign represents 0, 1 or multiple characters, but this underscore represents a single character. That is the difference. Percentage represents multiple characters, underscore represents single character. This please note that this MS access use in asterisk instead of the percentage sign. So and a question mark instead of the underscore. So it depends upon which programming language you are using. So MS access uses asterisk and the percentage instead of percentage sign, and a question mark instead of the underscore. So the percentage sign and underscore can be when we are using this percentage and underscore, we can actually use the combination of these two symbols also. Like syntax, it will be given like this: select column 1, column 2, etc. from table name, where column, then like, and the pattern what we want to give, that one we can give here. Then there are certain wildcard characters. So basically this wildcard characters used to substitute one or more characters in a string. So this is basically used along with SQL like operator. So we know that like operator is used in a where clause to search for a particular pattern in a column. So these are the various wildcard characters in MS Access. So star, that is asterisk, represents 0 or more characters. Or example is like when you are giving like this, suppose BL star, if you have given like this, that it finds all the words which is starting with the letters BL. So it can be black, blue, and blob, etc. Then the question mark represents a single character, which is similar to the underscore in MySQL. So here it can be given as H question mark T, means it will be searching for the single character here. So it finds the first letter and the last letter will be H and T. In between it can be anything. So it finds hot, hat, heat, etc. Then we have this one, double square brackets represents any single character within the bracket. So here what we do is we'll be just writing H, then inside square bracket we will be giving some letters. So what it does is it will be searching for all the strings which is having the letters O and A within the bracket. So within the bracket in this example we have O and A. So it will be searching for all the strings which is having O, A. Either O or A. So represents any single character within the bracket. So we have written H O A means it will be searching for all the strings which is having O or A in between H and T. So it finds hot, hat, but it won't be checking for hit because I is not defined here. Here inside the square bracket we had defined only O and A. Then we have this exclamatory, that one represents any character not in the bracket. So here, similar to the previous one, we can just use this exclamation here and OA. That means it will be checking for all the strings which doesn't have OA in between H and T. So finds hit but not hot and hat. So another one is this one. This dash represents a range of characters. So it can be, suppose I am writing C inside square bracket. If I am writing A to B, so it will be checking for all the strings which has the letters from A to B. So it finds cat and CBT. Then we have hash represents any single numeric character. So for numbers also we can check. So if I am giving like 2 hash 5, then it finds all the numbers starting with 2 and ending with 5, like 205, 215, 225, etc. So now we have while characters in SQL Server. This one, the previous one is for MS Access. We have seen here it is MySQL. So this percentage represents 0 or more characters. So suppose I am using BL percentage, then it will be finding all the strings which are starting with BL, and then we can have black, blue, blob, etc. Then underscore, it represents a single character. So I can just give H underscore T means it will be finding all the strings starting with H, ending with T, and any character in between. So finds hot, hat, hit, etc. Then square bracket, it is similar to this previous MS Access only. That is it. We can, whatever characters we are writing within the bracket, any one should be present between H and T. So another one is this raised to the power represents any character not in the bracket. So here when we are giving H to this power OA, that means it will be finding all the strings which doesn't have O and A. So it finds hit but not hot and hat. Then this dash, it represents a range of characters similar to the previous one, MS Access. So C, A to B, T finds cat and CBT. So all wildcards can also be used in combinations. These are the various wildcard characters in SQL Server. Then examples showing different like operators with percentage and wildcard. There are certain examples. So where customer name like a percentage. What does it mean? This means that it will be finding all the customer names which is starting with A. So finds any value that starts with A. What about the second one? Where customer name like percentage A. Percentage A means it will be finding all the customer names which is ending with A, because the last one is A, ending with A. Then another one is where customer like percentage or percentage. So what it does is it will be finding any the strings which is having or all the strings which is having OR in between any characters. Then where customer name like underscore R percentage. What does it do? It finds all the values that have R in the second position, because we know that underscore is a single character. So for underscore single character, and the second one will be R. So the second letter should be R. So it will be finding all the values that have R in the second position. Now where customer name like A underscore percentage underscore percentage. What does it mean? It means that this will be finding all the names which is starting with A, and how many characters? 1, 2, 3. At least 3 characters in length. It should have at least 3 characters in length. This one, where contact name like A percentage O. So what it does? It will be finding all the strings with names starting with A and ending with O. So this is how we can use various like operators and the wildcard operators along with the wildcard operators. So with this, I have covered various SQL operators. I hope you understood the various SQL operators which is being used. So I'll be detailing about more about the aggregate functions, joins, and more topics in the upcoming videos. I hope you understood this SQL operators. So if you have understood, please subscribe and like the video, and please share the video. Thanks for watching. Thank you all.